know why, but for some reason I feel like I haven't been in the 540c for ages. So this week I'm literally planning adventures day by day, which means I can spend more time in this car. Last week I trickled over the 1,000 mile mark, but in my head I'm still not using the McLaren enough. So today we are off to Norfolk to find Seb Delanney, who is investigating, I believe, his new Lotus. So it's actually really, really exciting. But as I say, it's just an excuse for me to drive this car. A couple of quick bits of admin before we get on with the journey. First off, some of you noticed in my previous video about the Abarth 695 that my GoPro was sort of glitching a lot. It literally died as I hit the record button to finish that video. So I've ordered a replacement. Apologies for that quality. Second piece of information, following on from the sort of do you want to join Team STG video, you guys were amazing and I have received so many incredible applications. It is going to take me quite a while to go through them all, but I am going through them and you will be hearing back from me, so please be patient if you submitted something. As I say, I've got a ton of emails to go through. Anyway, that's enough of me blabbering on. Let's get on with the journey and go and find Seb. Out of the mess that is London, I just thought I'd take a couple of seconds to kind of reflect on my first 1,000 miles with this car, because I haven't made a video with the 540. I literally can't remember my last video on the 540. It's still taking me time to get used to having two cars. I mean, it's frankly quite ridiculous, and I'm not entirely sure why I've done it, but it's amazing at the same time. I imagine it's what it's like when you have two kids. You genuinely love them equally. There's probably one you prefer, and for me, that's the McLaren. Naturally, it's better. But you don't tell them that, and you work hard to make it appear as though you love both equally. So I do still love the Abarth for running around in town, but to then have this tucked away with the keys lying around ready whenever I want it, it's just mind-blowing. But choosing when to use this car is where I'm struggling. To be honest, driving around London makes me a paranoid mess. It is a very unique experience driving a supercar through a city, whether it's my own personal just fear of things driving into me, or speed bumps, or narrow streets, or the amount of attention it gets. It's just quite an alien feeling. So that definitely hasn't settled in. So the majority of the 1,000 miles I've done have kind of been like the longer trips. Like today, when I'm off to Norfolk to see Seb, which is about 111 miles door to door. So it'll be a sort of 250 mile trip by the time I've stopped off for Burger King. We are still an hour and a half away from Seb. So the weather's getting increasingly bad, which is kind of perfect for whenever I drive this car at this time of year. But anyway, we're gonna keep driving, keep enjoying ourselves, and catch up with you guys in a bit. So originally I was kind of joking about the weather getting bad, but oh my god, it has become awful. I don't know what it is. Every time I try and take this car on like a proper road trip, apart from the first drive with Paul, it's just been crap weather, which is another reason why I cannot wait to get into mainland Europe with this thing. Anyway, I'm imminently going to arrive at Lotus to find Seb. Not quite sure what we're going to film, or I'm going to be able to film in this kind of weather, because most of my cameras don't work in the rain, and most of the time driving fast cars in the rain doesn't often end well. Usually ends in a hedge. At least in my case it does. Well, I found Archie's car, and he's here with Seb today. And as you can see, we have now arrived at Lotus, but God knows where they are. It's quite a big setup, so I'm going to try and call Seb and figure out where on earth he is, if I have any signal, which I'm not sure I do, so that's even better. Let's see. Could not make a call. Great. Some cars, neither Lotuses. Lotuses, low tie? Come on, give me some phone signal. Aha! Oh, come on, Seb.
We are coming out to see you.
Okay, where are you? I'm parked next to Archie's car.
We're coming. I just saw you through a window. We're coming out of the factory, so we are
amazing.
And join you.
Okay, I'll see you in a sec.
See you in a sec.
Bye.
See you in a sec. Bye.
Thank God. Hopefully, most of today will be taking place inside. Woohoo! Hi. Hi. Right, we are now back outside after catching up briefly. Archie, you're in the shot too.
Oh, am I? I was trying not to be in there.
You'll probably be out of focus because I haven't set up my camera properly yet.
It's a very cool camera you got.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I like it too.
Very nice.
I like it too. So basically, I arrived a little bit later than these guys. They've already kind of been doing bits and bobs. Seb, why are you here?
I'm here because I wanted to see how my car is being built. So I'm basically filming about how the engine is done, how they put it into the chassis of the car, how they paint the car and all of this stuff. And I've also seen for the first time my car in the very early stages, but we want to keep the spec a bit of a secret. So
Yeah. So
yet.
that's not what this video is. We're not revealing Seb's car today, but I'm just coming along to firstly check it out as well, but also catch up with these guys. But we're also going to be doing a bit of a tour of the Lotus factory, the classic Team Lotus setup. So there'll be plenty to see for you guys. For now, though, cameras are going off and hidden away.
Because we're going to go see the car.
We're going to go
really
and
excited
see
to see what
Seb.
you think about
It's just
it.
through this door as well.
Orion Purple now.
By Matt Gold.
Why did you give it away?
Okay, we're still on the tour. Seb's a few steps ahead of us. There's not much I'm allowed to film in here, especially not Seb's car. But Archie, we've seen it.
We've seen it.
What do you think?
So good.
I can't believe he went
It's so good.
for that bizarre mirrored chrome diamond.
Oh,
Joking. We're under strict embargo by Seb here, not to say anything. Actually, the car's
It's
just
literally
over there.
sat
Sat right there, so I can't really change the angle. But it's been quite cool just walking around the factory.
It's really cool just to see the way they do it, all the details
Yeah.
they go into. Yeah.
Sorry I can't show you more, guys, but anyway, we're going to catch up with you very shortly once this sort of part is done. Right, as you can see, we are now in the McLaren and I've been joined by Seb Delanney.
Hello.
We are moving across. We are moving across to classic Team Lotus, which should be awesome because it's like F1 nerd.
Yeah, you love it.
Paradise, yeah, obsessed. So this is going to be awesome. One thing I found, you just felt that a second ago, the grab. When you leave it with the parking brake on in the cold, it kind of like releases this like.
Yeah, it grips a bit. Yeah,
Yeah, it
but
really
apparently
grips.
when it rains, it does it more. It did it on my Lotus. Yeah, so after you wash your car as well, it does it.
So this is going to be your first experience inside my.
It is so good. It's wide, isn't it?
Yeah. I still haven't got used to the proportions yet.
Yeah.
It's also very cold.
And it sounds really good.
Yeah, but it's very quiet in here, don't you find?
Yeah, in here it is
very quiet in here, so
yeah.
that's kind of what I want. But from behind, and when you're in a tunnel, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. No, it's very nice, and I love the spec inside.
Oh, I'm
with all the
ecstatic,
carbon, those paddles, the stitching, the Alcantara.
The thing is, I would love to like rev it and have some fun, but I'm such an anal supercar owner that I'm gonna wait for it to warm up.
Yeah, no, please do.
I've literally become that guy. I'm like, no, just take it easy.
Yeah, and we're literally driving 500 meters down the road, so.
Perfect.
Yeah. Very, very cool sound.
Nice. much Santa's grotto for me. I'm fairly outraged in there. Did you guys enjoy yourselves?
Oh, yes.
Loved it.
We're still going to photobomb you now.
Some of those old Formula 1 cars, when you actually look at them up close and see how they worked with pedal boxes, I don't know what they're doing behind me, by the way, so go with it. Yeah, with pedal boxes, what year was it that had the... I'm going to sum up this day in the car, alone.
No. Carry on, you're doing well, keep going.
Bye! Bye! And there we go, time to head back to London. What a wicked day it has been. So good to come. Oh, what was that? There's a lot of mud on the road. That was a weird noise, wasn't it? Anyway, yes, it was awesome to catch up with the guys. Really good to see Seb, he's not in London that often. Cool to see the Lotus factory again. As I say, sorry that I couldn't show you that much of it. Amazing to check out the old F1 cars, for me that is the dream. But, best of all, great to spend a day with the McLaren. I mean, it's pretty much been a load of motorway driving in the rain. The car's now filthy, but I've loved every second of it. And I'm now at 1,164 miles. I'm going to add 111 miles to that right now. But yeah, it's just so good to spend any time with this car. A few more adventures planned with it this week. I'm actually off with the Abarth again on Thursday to do the Abarth's first ever track day. That's been in the plans for quite a while. But then on Friday, I'm back with the McLaren again to meet up with Tony from Gravelwood. So obviously Tony, the man who helped get me in this car, is going to be back. So make sure you're subscribed and tune in for that. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you have. And I'll catch up with you very, very soon.